What's up, everybody? It's MadMike with Slaughterhouse Cinema and Devastation Media, and today I present to you my first video for Battlefield Hardline. Now that I've been playing this game for almost a week, I am confident that I can judge this game rather fairly. First impressions are everything, right? Well, Battlefield Hardline has definitely reserved many of my opinions. Now let's first talk about gameplay. Everything is faster and smoother. Hit detection is what I expected out of another Battlefield game using the same engine as the game before it, Battlefield 4. However, I believe this game is not running on the winter patch that was released for Battlefield 4. Now what does this mean? Well, it means that I have less options to customize my HUD, crosshairs, reticle, and hit markers. I am also not being lied to whenever the hit indicator that appears in whatever direction I get shot decides to show me that I'm receiving a hit from 12 o'clock when in actuality I'm getting shot from behind. Yes, this is currently happening in the Battlefield 4 winter patch. Now, knowing part of this game and specifically about this engine is the random revives that we dreaded so much in Battlefield 4. These things are still happening in Battlefield Hardline. Why? I don't know. But while I'm not really surprised since Visceral Games is using the same engine as Battlefield 4, I don't understand why it was never fixed in the Battlefield 4 winter patch. Hopefully the upcoming patch for Battlefield Hardline will not repeat this. Something noteworthy to mention. Oh god, the spawns are horrendous! If you've been playing this game on Conquest, you definitely have come across the hordes of players that spawn on the same spot. Literally spawning on the same spot. It's ridiculous. Now, I know that Battlefield has never been the best game that shows the spawn system as one of the best ones out there, but this time I really do believe that the developing team just said, fuck it. But if you're a Battlefield 4 veteran, you understand when an enemy player spawns right next to you. The part that always gives me a kick is I spawn, run for a few seconds, and instantly get shot in the back from a lucky bastard that spawned right behind me. Now another game changer would probably be these awesome grenades. Someone in the dev team decided that adding more gunpowder will make a game look prettier. Now, it did. The explosions look closer to real life, but for balancing reasons, the kill radius is way too large. Luckily, grenade spam is very difficult in this game because everyone starts off with one grenade and gradually progresses to two. Hopefully the grenades will find their balance in the near future. Guns, guns, guns! The gun buying system in Battlefield Hardline is a feature never seen before in any Battlefield game. And I gotta admit, I enjoyed it a lot. Finally, I can purchase a gun with the virtual money that I earned by completing objectives, and I can finally decide when I want to own a specific weapon. I do, however, have to use a weapon and rack up a specified amount of kills to be able to purchase attachments. This is a good way to encourage players to get familiar with the base weapon, which helps them see the differences each attachment makes. And of course, it lets a player decide on how they wish to progress their favorite weapon. Now, the reload is probably it probably is the most frustrating thing about this game. Currently, the reload feels delayed, sluggish. The reload animation is finished, but I'm still not able to shoot until a second after the animation is complete, even though the character's finger is already placed on the trigger and is ready to fire. This problem with visual fidelity, something that is very crucial to video games, needs to be fixed. Battlefield Hardline allows everyone to select from 4 different classes. And I'm going to use Battlefield 4 references. I'm sorry, I know you guys are trying to move away from Battlefield 4. But the classes are Operator, which is the same thing as Assault, Mechanic, very similar to Engineer, Enforcer is a Support, and Professional is a Recon. Although they have lost some abilities due to how different the game is versus Battlefield 4, I do enjoy how balanced each class is. Each class serves their purpose and no other class can replicate what that specific kit does. The one thing that I do not enjoy about something that is related to the loadout is how the user interface is for choosing and customizing loadouts is. It's so bad. I can't, when I look at it, it makes me cringe. I don't understand it yet, and I don't want to understand it because every time I spawn, I'm about to choose the wrong kit. How the buttons are laid out, how you select different classes, it's terrible. It's a terrible system. I definitely prefer Battlefield 4 loadouts, spawn screen, way over this one. Now, another thing that bothers me is how it wasn't updated since the beta. Now, unfortunately and not surprisingly, the game was launched without private servers, so whoop-de-fucking-do. For the majority of the Battlefield community, these are features that they can live without. But for the competitive community and players like myself, it's frustrating to know that this pattern still persists despite the esports community constantly asking for this feature. Shouldn't it be a standard feature by now? I think so. Now, my overall impression is that almost everything about Battlefield Hardline, with a few exceptions, is a different experience in comparison to any Battlefield game in the past. This can be a good thing for players who wanted to buy Battlefield Hardline for a different experience. Its fast-paced, infantry-focused gameplay makes it overall enjoyable, but I will still play Battlefield 4 from time to time to fill my hunger for all-out vehicle gameplay. There are a few things that need to be fixed for the game to become better, but overall I feel that Visceral Games did a great job to ensure the game wasn't released broken like its predecessor, and that was my biggest concern. Thank you everybody, thank you for watching this video. If you have any comments, if you have any questions about the game, leave them in the comments below, and I will try to get back to you as soon as I can. And that's it for me. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at SHCinema, and make sure you press the subscribe button on both this channel, Slaughterhouse Cinema, and Devastation Media. And until next time everybody, peace out.